Morning guys, I am up extremely early because I am off to meet up with Ken, the angry photographer, for a brief interview answering some of your questions that I've been given and my own questions. So let's jump straight to it, let's go.
Hello, my name's Ken Wheeler. Bald, tattooed photographer and translator.
Where did the name angry photographer come from?
Used to do wedding photographies, also have PTSD. I've got a low tolerance for nonsense, and the bridezillas would drive me crazy. And then when I change everything, and I change it, and I'm like, oh, I did change it back the way it was. I'm like, oh my god, no, I can't take it anymore. So, don't do wedding photography unless you're a masochist.
Who influenced you at the start of your photography journey?
I don't know. Actually, I can't remember back that far. I know I got a twin lens reflex Yashica 124 Mat G and did a lot of early film photography and was just always fascinated with light and field theory at an early age.
Are there any photographers now that influence you?
No, all of them are dead, which means I'm getting old. It's like when all your favorite folks are dead. Today, no, I mean, Dean Collins is my favorite. He visited a few times in photography school. He really knew lighting, product photography really well. I was impressed by people that are experts at light manipulation, understanding the difference between shadow, specular, and midtones, which he was. He's dead of cancer now.
How did you develop an interest in photography?
I don't know, it was so early on. Same premise. Started out with twin lens reflex, and then very quickly progressed that I found myself in Daytona Beach at Southeast Center of Photographic Studies, and everything rolled from there.
Do we need a light meter right now in this digital age of photography?
You do. You don't need it for a lot of stuff since you have a lot of dynamic range insofar as you're able to raise your highlights and change everything. We have manipulation in film photography. We actually could change things in both processing and printing, but we have a lot more latitude now. But it's especially important for flash photography and also maximum dynamic range. So we do, but I mean, if you want to squeeze the most orange juice out of your camera, light meter is incredibly important. It's incredibly important for stroboscopic work. The main thing it does is it takes an enormous amount of time and guesswork out of dialing your strobe and your camera one way or another. In a product shoot or like shooting someone famous, time is money and you should nail it fast and quick, otherwise you look like a doofus. You can be the best photographer in the world, you still have to dial in your studio strobe, and people will look at you as unprofessional even if you have really good skills. So nothing not only takes off time but also impresses people than using a light meter. So it does everything.
Can you explain why we don't see more videos of you out in the field?
Yeah, especially corporate photography. I do product photography in corporate now. I don't do weddings anymore. They don't want you to film them while they're doing that. They're paying you for that. And also, I like the freedom of getting out of the house and not making videos. Even though I make tons of videos, I don't like making videos, especially when I'm not shooting. I want to concentrate on what I'm doing. Instead of a camera in one hand and an iPhone in another camera in the other hand filming me out taking pictures. So I don't like doing that.
If somebody watching this right now wants to get into photography, what advice would you give them?
All the glamorous stuff that the top 20 YouTube photography channels are always advocating is absolutely not photography at all. And there's not a single photographer on earth that travels the other side of the world and then pays some chick to show up and take pictures. So that's not real photography. Real photography is boring stuff like product photography, corporate photography, taking pictures of the most boring, banal business, website photography. Glamorous photography, there's no money in it. None.
What's your favorite thing to shoot?
Painting with light, time exposure, product photography. Macro photography is the most fun. Product photography is just where it's fun for the money, the paycheck. The most fun to me is painting with light and macro photography.
What's been your worst shoot to date and why?
A wedding. She changed things 3 times, and she wrote me a check, and the check bounced, and then they vanished. Furious. I ended up losing money, an enormous amount of time, and that's probably where my hair started falling out.
Would you ever consider offering any workshops in the future?
Yeah, but they'd have to be free. The only thing that there would be an expense is if just to cover costs of getting somewhere, but I was going to have a free workshop here in November at like Shaker Village, and also another place here locally if anybody wants to show up. And there would be no charges other than the cost of you showing up. It would be completely free. So I told people I wouldn't sell anything, and I'm not.
What equipment do you prefer to use?
For what sort of photography? My favorite camera now is the Fuji X-T2. Next one would be GFX, then the Nikon D850 or D500. Favorite camera is just simple and awesome. The X-T2 is my favorite camera of all time.
With all the lenses you have, would you ever consider renting them out?
No, people would break them, abuse them, drop them, and I'd have to regrow my hair and pull it back out again. Too stressful.
What changes in photography over the years have you seen?
Have I seen? Film has certainly died. Film died a lot quicker than I thought. The changes that I know are coming are adaptive resistance technology, and there's RGBW sensors are next, and then ADR, which Panasonic developed, where you'll have instantaneous high dynamic range photography, where the speculars will clip out in the clocked off signal off of the sensors so that you can do HDR photography. You won't have to worry about dynamic range anymore. You'll never have lost shadows, you'll never have blown highlights.
Where can people contact you?
Via my YouTube. My email's in every video, and just send me an email. Just don't write a small book full of questions, you know. Try to keep it simple. Yeah, the only ones that stress me out are the questions that are, you know, there's like 100 questions and 10 pages long.
And your live streams, is it 3 times a week you do a live stream?
Yeah, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday.
What time would that be?
10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much, Ken, for today.
Thank you.
And hospitality. We've had an amazing time out here in Kentucky. We are now leaving.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Is it sharp? Is it sharp? Is it sharp?
Where is the bird?
No, I don't want to look totally crazy. It's what?
Sorted, bruv.
I still didn't get that one. Sorted.
Sorted.
Sorted means done.
Well, yeah, sorted. Yeah, but what was the last part? Bruv.
Bruv.
Like brother?
Yeah.
Sorted, bruv.
Yeah,
Oh, that'd be Cockney, isn't it? No, sorted, bruv.
Sorted, bruv.
You lie me bell end. What was something I was going to show you? I forgot what it was.
Would you want to show me on camera or show me in person?
No. Oh, God, I forgot I had that tripod. You get too much gear and you go look something. And you're like, oh, I forgot I had that. That's crazy. It's crazy.